The Faculty of Commerce had Ngodhe Wakariuki as dean. He taught taxation and accounting with other lecturers like Joe Kimura and NTT Simiyu, while law was taught by JB Kangwana, Feroz Noroji, and hilarious joke during a lecture of a female student who had missed class for a number of days. And when asked where she had been, she had innocently replied, "I was under the doctor," causing math all around. There are many other brilliant members of the faculty who did their part to shape us into future builders of the nation of Kenya. For leisure, Paul Mwake, an engineer from Emali, whose father was in the Second European War with my father in Burma and one of my hosts at UN when I visited my cousin back in 1975, became a great resource for entertainment financing. Friday evenings would start at Hilton's Ivory Bar and end up in the wee hours at the Eclipse discotheque on Kimathi Street, where Voice of Kenya's Abdul Haq, the man with the longest queue in town, as guest DJ would spin the latest Motown releases. Some Saturday afternoons, I would find my way to Pan Africa Hotel, where my brother-in-law Henry Chadha worked, and we would end up at the famous Amber meeting joint of Falcon Hotel on Fangone Street, next to the famous Yogwini Bar and Restaurant. I was generally spoiled for choice, as other times I would join my cousin Joshua Mutisia, who was then working at Mobile and lived in Nairobi West at the popular Jeans Bar, or go to sample Kakai Kilonzo's Kilimambogo Brothers offerings at Aluzi Bar and Restaurant on Saturday afternoon before winding up at Parkland Swanga in the evening. Yet other weekends I would end up at Dandora where my elder brother John lived, and we would dance all night long to Mwema Brothers live music at Dunia 2 Bar. Somehow I seem to have adequate cash, not too much, but enough to get along. University of Nairobi students were granted an automatic loan that was paid directly to the university to cater for tuition, boarding, and other institutional expenses. Additionally, students received cash allowance, the famous boom, for purchase of stationery and general upkeep not catered for by the university. It was called boom after Uganda's famous Chepkube coffee boom that saw Kenyans sneak to smuggle coffee in the late 70s. I made friends with Chalo, who managed the Mount Kenya bar at Serena, and would allow me a few drinks on credit once the boom period checked in and before I got my own room. The huge disparities in the price of alcohol in the various establishments had not been introduced as yet.